Howdy, y'all. This is Proverbs 2 in the KJV for April 2nd, 2023. Happy Palm Sunday. My son, if thou wilt receive my words and hide my commandments with thee, so that thou incline thine ear unto wisdom and apply thine heart to understanding, yea, if thou criest after knowledge and liftest up thy voice for understanding, if thou seekest her as silver, and searchest for her as for hid treasures, then thou shalt understand the fear of the Lord, and find the knowledge of God. For the Lord giveth wisdom, out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. He layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. He is a buckler to them that walk uprightly. He keepeth the paths of judgment, and preserveth the way of his saints. Then shalt thou understand righteousness and judgment and equity, yea, every good path. When wisdom entereth into thine heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul, discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee, to deliver thee from the way of the evil man, from the man that speaketh froward things, who leave the paths of uprightness, to walk in the ways of darkness, who rejoice to do evil, and delight in the forwardness of the wicked, whose ways are crooked, and they froward in their paths, to deliver thee from the strange woman, even the stranger which flattereth with her words, which forsaketh the God of her youth, and forgetteth the covenant of her God. For her house inclineth unto death, and her paths unto the dead. None that go unto her return again, neither they take hold of the paths of life. That thou mayest walk in the way of good men, and keep the paths of the righteous. For the upright shall dwell in the land, and the perfect shall remain in it. But the wicked shall be cut off from the earth, and the transgressor shall be rooted out of it. Notice, of these 22 verses, a good middle chunk is all about the wicked man, where we leave off here. Discretion shall preserve thee, and understanding shall keep thee, to deliver from the way of the evil man. Okay, so number one here is, it's one of those things like when you see something, when you see the truth, you can't look away. I mean, you can turn away from it, but you can't unsee it. So as the Lord reveals himself to you, and as you walk with Jesus, you're going to find different understandings of things, right? And at some point, it's like things can become detestable to you, or your spirit is shouting this isn't good, or this person is not bringing truth to my life, or good things to my life. Any number of things. Discretion shall preserve thee. Understanding shall keep thee. So, hey, I feel like this isn't right, or this is wrong, or I need to, I need to avoid this, or I need to go to this. Well, that's discretion. That's identifying the problem. But understanding will keep you. So, actually walking on that path, actually doing the thing, and not just being this is bad for me, but I'm going to eat the whole pint of ice cream. No judgment. I can down a whole pint of ice cream. It's a battle to not do so. But the fact remains, we're getting discretion to identify and understanding to keep us. And then from 12 on down to 20? It's all about the bad man and the ladies we should avoid, described in different ways. But all the way down to 20, right? Because none that go to her return again, neither they take the hold of the paths of life. 20, that thou mayest walk in the way of good men, and keep the paths of the righteous. So, short story on this chapter, right, is they're telling him, look, my son, or they're telling us, if you'll receive my words and hide my commandments, recline to wisdom and apply your heart to understanding. So I'm always saying, seek wisdom, get understanding. And here it's talking about the intensity of it, searching for it as silver and as for hidden treasures. So it shouldn't be a casual thing. This should be something that we're actively pursuing. And why? Why? Because then you shall understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God. Right? So then God gives wisdom. Out of his mouth come knowledge and understanding. And then why? Again, why? Because he layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. He's a buckler. He keepeth our path of judgment. Preserve the way of the saints. So I don't know, man. A whole third of this chapter was just describing the bad man and how this is going to keep us from it. So, like I said, I think for me here, this verse, number 11, discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee. That's what I'm going to take away from this, and that's what I hope I've expressed here. So, coming into Easter week, I hope everybody's meditating on that, and maybe we'll talk a bit about the Easter story as this week progresses. So, with that, just want to say be blessed, and I'm progressing in my prayer life. I hope everybody is too, walking around praying for everything and my friends like a crazy person, or driving in my car praying. So there's some of you, all of you that are subscribed, and all of you that are watching would say, I pray for you, but I also pray for people that aren't aware of it and wouldn't want it. And I'm praying that Jesus calls them, because like the daily verse says today, for the ones that the Father gave him, they'll go to him, and then he will not lose them. So be blessed. Pray for me. Pray for those I'm praying for. And let me pray for you.